I am Tycho from Amsterdam, and in this video I'm gonna react to another video about Amsterdam.
I did not see that coming!
It's a video of a British dude who's reacting to a video about Amsterdam. The video is called British React to What's It Really Like Living in the Netherlands. His name, the one who's doing this video, is Dusank. He has almost 10,000 subscribers. And the original video is from the Traveling Foxes. Whoa, what a coincidence, because I follow one of them on Instagram. We follow each other, so we know each other. We didn't meet in real life yet. I forgot her name. Okay, but anyways, yeah, so one of them is living, I know, the Traveling Foxes are two girls. One of them is in another country and the other one is here in the Netherlands. So I've heard of their channel and I've seen it also a little bit. Not this video, but mainly on Instagram actually. So this guy, the British dude, never heard about him at all. He's gonna react to that video and I'm gonna react to him reacting to that video. Will be fun, hopefully. And I'm born and raised here in the Netherlands. So let's see if I agree with what she's saying and then what he's saying. By the way, the full video will be linked down below in the description. And I will also link the video from the Traveling Foxes down below. Send them some love. Greetings from Tycho. And don't forget to hit thumbs up for me, please.
What is up everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are checking out what it's really like living in the Netherlands.
What's his name again? Dusank? Dusank, okay.
Filipina expat views. So let's check it out guys and see what we got from her opinion. Don't forget smash.
What did he say? It's from Filipina expat views. I mean their YouTube channel is the Traveling Foxes, huh? But okay.
Filipina expat views. So let's check it out guys and see what we got from her opinion. Don't forget smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, it really helps out. We are getting close to 10k subscribers, so let's get to that goal as fast as possible guys.
And I'm getting close to 3.6, so 3,600 subscribers.
Let's get on with the video. Boom.
Boom.
See what we got.
Safari Park, Rijksmuseum.
Hello everyone, Natasha here from the Traveling Foxes.
Natasha, if you see this video, sorry I forgot your name. It will maybe happen again.
I am a Filipino vlogger based in Amsterdam and I've been living here for about 2 years now. So for this video, I wanted to share with you some of my pros and cons about living in the Netherlands so far. So if you are thinking of moving here or just curious about how it is to live here in the Netherlands, well, keep watching. I have a co-vlogger who is based in the Philippines and her name is also Nat and I am based here in Europe. So we have some awesome content for you.
Okay, so they have the same name. Awesome content or content?
As a Filipino, little is known about Amsterdam aside from the fact that it's popular for its weed and prostitution. So when my family and friends found out that I was going to move here, they were of course concerned about my safety. But once I got here, I got to walk around and became a bit of a local. I quickly realized that it's actually a pretty safe country. In fact, the Dutch capital was named 4th safest city in the world.
Wow.
The world's best city for commuting, and one of the world's best cities for quality of life. That being said, moving to Amsterdam has been one of my best decisions I've ever made. But of course, like anywhere else, there are also some cons and some minor struggles that I deal with. And that is also what I want to share in this video.
And one of them will be, watch out for all those cyclists trying to hit you on the bicycle road. Oh, he also presses pause now.
Okay, interesting.
So
like, Netherlands is an interesting country to actually live in. I wouldn't mind going there either, but let's see the pros and cons, as she mentioned here.
I have to go out now. Walk with me as I share with you some of my top pros and cons.
Yeah. Come on. Bicycles,
My first pro is accessibility. Netherlands has a very strategic location in Europe, so it's like the heaven for travelers because it's so easy for me to get around. London is just an hour away. Paris is just a 4-hour train ride or a 1-hour plane ride.
Yeah, or 3 hours sometimes if you book the right train. 2 hours and 45 minutes even.
It's like the gateway to the destinations around Europe, so definitely great for travelers. And of course, another thing is getting around the country is so easy. I mean, look, I am riding my bike. It's like just the fastest way to get around. The roads in the Netherlands are so flat and the city is just made for cyclists.
Yeah, because there's a whole separate bicycle network. Not just bikes. Had a very nice video about it.
Number 2 is efficiency. Also related to the infrastructure, I feel that the Netherlands is super well organized. They have a process for almost everything.
It's not just the infrastructure or the bicycle network, but everything. Social security, insurances, the Dutch lifestyle, everything is very structured indeed. And here in this household, everything is very structured. So as you can see, there's no cat walking around here in the shots. It's all very structured. They stay in their box all day long. They only come out at night. Very structured life.
Everything just works. Public transportation, government, healthcare, and the whole cashless economy. I super love that I don't have to bring cash around. I just have my PIN card with me and I can pay for everything and anything.
And the funny thing is, in Germany, it's exactly the opposite. In Germany, it's right next door.
We are so far behind.
Indeed, I also didn't use cash for years.
They even have
Well, that's in most places as well. So you don't really need cash nowadays. Like, I think in most places you can pay with card, you know?
Yeah, not in Germany.
You are really far behind.
Once I left my backpack in a tram,
Oh,
and
no.
I went to this website called I Lost.
Oh, no.
They take a picture of all of the lost and found items that they find, and if you claim it, the next day you can pick it up. So that's what happened to me. If the country would have OCD, it would be the Netherlands.
I actually can't believe that she lost something on the tram and actually got it back. That is just wow, man.
My third pro is that everybody speaks English. This was a lifesaver for me because it makes it so much easier to get around. So I didn't have to learn the Dutch language because, again, everyone understands and speaks English. The Dutch are super good to just switch into English if they know that you don't speak Dutch. And I guess that's because of the very international community. One thing to note though is that almost everything is written in Dutch here. So I always have to have my Google Translate, especially if I go to the supermarket. Other than that, it's really nice that I can just stick to English and don't have to have any major problems whatsoever.
Yeah, and that is a pro, as she says, but it also can be seen as a con, because people who try to learn Dutch, I mean, they have it a bit harder, because the Dutch people are automatically switching to English, and then they're maybe like, hey, no, speak Dutch to me, because, you know, I wanna learn how to speak Dutch, eh? And the best way to learn is to do it. Just do it! So she's living here for 2 years now, and she said she didn't have to learn Dutch. It makes me wonder, is she hanging out with Dutch people, or just with people who are also not Dutch? Because if you're with Dutch people, multiple Dutch people, I know that Dutch people at that point tend to just speak Dutch. And in that case, she would have to learn just, you know, something. Anyways, these are the pros. I'm looking forward to the cons.
I'd also like to add that the city has a very cozy, small town vibe and very international community. I mean, I can go on and on about what I love living here in Amsterdam, but as promised in this video, I also want to share to you some of the cons of what I don't like.
It's very nice how she's, you know, presenting this video. She sets up the camera, she's walking, she has the whole script in her mind, or maybe on a piece of paper, and then she's just traveling through the city and doing it.
As an
that she doesn't like.
expat, it can be hard to feel at home, especially if you don't speak Dutch. It's very hard to integrate to the local community because Dutch always like to speak with Dutch, even if they are very good at speaking in English. Most of my friends here are also expats.
Dutch like to speak with Dutch? Well, I would, you know, I may be a little bit not the right example, because I would automatically switch to English for everyone, and I always say to my friends, hey, hello, the Chinese don't understand the word you're saying, eh? English is the main language. But I know that Dutchies, like my friends, they would automatically, you know, they would talk Dutch.
Bedankt voor de koffie, Gunther.
Je spreekt Nederlands. Dat is te gek. Heb je familie daar?
Yeah, we're done.
So she's actually saying what I was saying. It's also a con.
Most of my friends here are also expats who don't speak Dutch. And our experience is it's really difficult to find friends, and connect with the locals here. As a result, you can feel a bit of an outcast no matter how long you've been living here. So my tip...
Oh, so her tip. Okay, my tip. I'm gonna say my tip before she says her tip, Natasha. And actually this British guy, he's in between, but he's not saying that much, yeah? He's not reacting really, yeah. Which is funny, because actually I might as well have just reacted to her video. Well, I am now reacting to her video. But this dude, actually he's just watching the video and it doesn't give any extra value, right? To watch his video. I mean, for me, maybe he's gonna give us some conclusion. So anyways, my tip, you can go to couchsurfing.com. There's a lot of meetups with open-minded Dutch people who want to meet foreigners. Here's Tycho again with his couchsurfing tip, because couchsurfing is a hobby of mine. I mean couch hosting, and I hosted over 500 people here on this couch. So yeah, that's of course a tip from me. And otherwise, I'd say do stuff like, I don't know, go on table tennis, go to board game stores, play a board game. I mean, there's Dutch people at those places as well. Maybe also don't meet in a whole group of expats, you know, like, oh, let's go and meet Dutchies, and then you're in a group, you know, 4 or 5 expats or 3, just max 2, you and someone else.
Have you really thought this through?
And for the rest, yeah, maybe try meeting other YouTubers or Instagram people who live in Amsterdam. Maybe one day we will meet and then we will just talk Dutch. Because the only way to learn it, really learn it, is of course to do it. But I wonder, what's her tip?
If you really want to integrate and feel like a local, then learn the Dutch language.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's of course logic and obvious. The most obvious answer. Learn the Dutch language, yes. I just was saying how to, besides studying, how to learn the Dutch language, Dutch music, Dutch TV shows, Dutch YouTube channels, and meet Dutch people. Is Dusank gonna say something now, maybe? Let's see.
So you'll just be more comfortable if you also know the Dutch language.
Is the weather.
Yeah.
Everyone's top complaint and conversation starter. Hey, how was your day? Weather was great today. Weather was The weather here in the Netherlands is just so unpredictable and bipolar. It can rain in the morning, sunshine in the afternoon, and then, I don't know, snow in the evening.
No way. Okay, that's a joke for sure.
It's not a joke.
It's very serious.
It's like you can experience 4 seasons in one day.
Wow.
Winters here are terrible.
Wow, man.
It can be very harsh, especially with the wind and the rain.
So, okay, his reaction is, you know, mostly just, wow, awesome, let's go, bro. But I see a poster there in his background from One Piece. So he does have a little respect now from me, because One Piece is the only anime I watch. But his reaction... And what she's saying about the weather, yeah, it's very fluctuating indeed.
One of the worst in Europe. Autumn and winter here is very tough because the days are shorter. And it's already 3 p.m., but it's already getting pretty dark.
3 p.m. and it's already dark. Wow. That's crazy.
That is funny, because people are all saying like, wow, look, it's still light here in Amsterdam. And in America, it's already dark. And then it's like 8, 9, 10 p.m. And now it's like 3 p.m. It's already dark? What? So I wonder, how is it in the States then? I know she's not from the States. And he's surprised because he's from the UK. But it's the same there as here. 3 p.m. It's starting to get dark, maybe at the shortest days of the year. Yeah. It's not dark yet. It would be at 4:30.
Service culture. Okay, this can be a bit subjective since I come from the Philippines, where service is almost always excellent. It's very hard not to compare. One of the things that I noticed in the Netherlands is that service is not always great. For example, it takes time for you to get served, or they just don't have that customer first mentality. You won't encounter this, of course, all the time, but I would say most of the time, especially in local restaurants, local bars. Another thing about services here are super expensive and almost like luxury. Getting a haircut, getting a massage,
really?
They cost at least 50 euros per hour.
No
Even
way.
my personal trainer.
Wait, for a haircut, 50 euros per hour? Nah.
That's also not true. The haircut is like 25 euro for a man and 30 or something for a woman. Then if you want it washed and dried, dyed, you know, that adds up. So she goes to a fairly expensive hairdresser then. The service culture, yeah. I don't know, maybe she went to the wrong places then or something. I mean, okay, or in the Philippines, maybe even in the most shabby restaurants, you get excellent service. And here the people are just more direct in your face, probably. At this point, maybe, if I was making a video like this, what she's doing, I would have mentioned some names of the restaurants.
I am comparing apples to oranges, basically, but that's just one of the cons, of course, because coming from the Philippines, I'm used to that, to having that above and beyond kind of service.
Above and beyond kind of service, wow.
I'll do anything, anything, anything.
Enough ranting, guys. I think I have laid down all of my pros and cons. I didn't want this video to be too long, but I am curious about what you think. Do you disagree or agree to some of my points? And if you're not from here, would you consider moving to the Netherlands? Leave your comments below.
Like, I wouldn't mind like living in the Netherlands, you know. It seems like a very interesting place and nice way of life, but yeah, I'll keep it in mind, you know. Let me know, guys, your thoughts on this in the comments below, and yeah, hope you'll enjoy it. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe.
Keep it in mind. He's gonna keep it in mind. Okay, I'm gonna keep it in mind. Yeah. For a channel with 10k subscribers, this is, you know, quite disappointing to me, actually. I don't know, there was not really a reaction, I think. Her video was very interesting. I'm just curious to those restaurants without service. Maybe one day I'll find out. And if I find out one day, I'll put it in the pinned comment down below. Anyways, thanks so much for watching this video. Be sure to say hi to Dusank and Natasha from the Traveling Foxes, and I'll see you in the next video.